Hello, and welcome back to this week's edition of the Ponderscope, your Arlington High School news, updates, and more. My name is Sam Derringer, and first in the news this week, the AHS administration has posted numerous updates regarding MCAS testing for students. Students in 9th, 10th, and 11th grade will have the opportunity to take their respective tests this spring. Both juniors and sophomores will test for ELA MCAS on May 11th and 12th. Along with Math MCAS on May 18th and 19th. Freshmen should plan to complete their Science MCAS testing on June 9th. All testing will be conducted in person, with unfortunately no remote option. More information will be released soon about an infrastructure trial for the exams currently scheduled for Friday, April 16th. Next week, the Drama Guild will present their third installment of performances in a year that has seen theater go completely online. This time around, AHS alumni Aaron Aptaker has led a cast of creative students to devise their own piece. From March 25th to 27th at 7:30 p.m., make sure to catch one of the 3 free YouTube live stream performances of Telling Our Story, Narrations, Truths, and Change. Be on the lookout for the links to these live streams, coming soon. For seniors only. On Thursday, March 25th at 7 p.m., the class of 2021 will host their first ever senior trivia night. Register either solo or as part of a group to complete in Powerhouse Pop Culture Trivia, where only one will come out as the victor. To register yourself or your team, visit the link to the Google form attached in the description. The Arlington Youth Health and Safety Coalition is sponsoring a teen-only discussion surrounding responsible tech and social media use. This youth-only event strives to address unhealthy forms of internet use, as well as provide tools that can be used to combat these issues. The event will also take place on Thursday, March 25th from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. To register, use the link attached in the description. And lastly, I want to take a moment to address the murders that took place in Atlanta on Tuesday and the many racist attacks against the Asian American community. On behalf of the entire Ponderscope team, we vehemently condemn all forms of discrimination, violence, and hatred against Asian Americans. We stand together with those advocating for peace and justice, and we will continue to embrace the value of diversity in strengthening communities everywhere. That's all for this week's edition of the Ponderscope. From ACMi, I'm Sam Derringer. Now, let's check in with Nick for this week's sports update.
How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of the ACMi Sports Update. The Fall 2 season has begun and we have a lot of games to talk about. Let's head to the court where the girls varsity volleyball squad took on Woburn, where they unfortunately lost by a score of 3-0, splitting the season series with the Tanners after winning their first matchup. Next, we'll head to the pool where girls swimming opened up their season against Belmont and were able to win a tight contest by a score of 89-80, starting off the year on a high note with the win. Now that we've wrapped up last week's action, let's look ahead to some matchups in the near future. Track has their first meet of the season on March 20th versus Woburn. Football will be kicking off soon as well, with their first home game of the season taking place on Saturday, March 27th at 1 p.m. Make sure to watch that game live on ACMi. And that's all we've got for you this week. From ACMi Sports, my name is Nick Antonakis.